And we're gonna head up here. Say hi to our little buddy. I need to get the code. Three 1-2-4-5. Let me get that off my screen. I don't know why that happens. Apologies. I don't know exactly what goes on with that whenever I am recording. Seems like the bomber's notebook just stays off to the side. So if you remember, we can get the tier and then trade it for the deed. In Clocktown, we are going to want to start with that. That will allow us to trade the deed for the swamp, and then once we become a Goron, we can trade that swamp deed for the Goron deed. Get right through here. You can see the time's moving pretty fast. The first day is pretty much going to be all just kind of side mission stuff. And getting the bomber's blast mask and the bomb bag as well. I don't think these are going to give me any arrows, so let's go as a Deku. And this is also a good opportunity to get the Don Gyro's mask. We're basically going to feed a frozen Goron, and that will allow him to give us the mask. Work your way up here. Talk to like the scientist guy that looks like a magician. I'll look off to the left this time. Okay. Still can't see that merchant that will sell us a heart, but I'll get that later. And here comes our tier. Now let's head outside, as we've already done this probably 5 times now on this run. So by the time we get out of here, we should be able to grab the cafe mask. Go in here. And let's get out of here. And I'm going to get some extra rupees, as I want to deposit probably 100 or so into the bank. We're also going to probably speed up time a little bit after we get the cafe mask, as the blast mask and the bomber bag comes in later at night, pretty much around midnight. On the, you're going to want to do it on the first day. So instead of waiting around for 12 hours, I'm just going to speed up time. So we can now go into the mayor's office. So this one, go make a couple trades, and then we're going to go get the bomber bag, the bomb bag. Oh, I forgot to get the rupees down in the sewer. Okay. Oh, well. So you should see this deed many times by now. Draw him in. So we're just going to talk to him again. We're going to give him that Moon's Tear. You're going to want to have that equipped so you can give it to him as a C button. Alright, so we now have his deed. Just keep that deed out. It's the title deed. We're going to want the swamp deed. So, easiest thing here is to just teleport. So at this point, you should have the option to go to the southern swamp. And we can go over here and talk to our next Deku merchant. So basically he wants a place to sell his magic beans, and so we're going to give him that option to move to Clocktown. Now we have the swamp deed. So for now, this is all we can do. We don't have the Goron mask just yet. We're going to get that though in this run. And if you haven't gotten the heart piece up here, you can just go right into this Deku flower, jump up here, and there's a heart container waiting for you. We need arrows. Nice. Okay, we are good to go at this point. You can see our good friend over here dancing. If you need to get... Which mask is that? The Camaro's mask. Camaro's mask. You can get that right there. We can play a song right here. Should give us some rupees. I thought it was... Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's right. And we're going to work our way up here. So you can't get in here unless you have the bow and arrow, which you get in the first temple. So we can go here. Just get one more shot on that. And work your way through. We are going to need the blast mask, as I don't have the bomb bag just yet. And you can see things like these giant snowballs. Oh. Whoop. And that's how you're going to take those out. You can see here, I don't have a chance to explode just yet. That is the downside of using the blast mask compared to the bomb bag here. So... Get a nice red rupee. I'm going to buy some time until this blast mask comes back. But let me show you how this Mask of Truth works. Oh, whoop. Why can't I talk to it? There we go. Jeez. So a little hint for after we beat the level. Let's go in between here, and we can blow that up. You can see I'm kind of slowly losing hearts. We're going to need to do this again. Mountain Village. Always good to check these. I'm not really sure. I don't think there's anything really up here for us. So we're going to want to go off here to the side and work our way up. So you can see everything here is frozen. If you played Ocarina of Time, you know that the Gorons like to hang out in the mountains where it's nice and warm. But this is their mountain village right now. And that is the Don Gyro's mask right there. So he's hungry. Right now we can't do anything to help him out, but we will here shortly. So now we can teleport here. So we're going to leave that alone for right now, but we're going to teleport back to Clocktown soon enough to get that bomb bag. And we're going to take this path over here. And you're going to want to know this stuff pretty quickly, as we're going to get kind of timed on one of the challenges, the Goron villages ahead. So you can see a couple things are nice and frozen here. So Grandpa Goron is actually stuck right there. We're going to need to help him out. I might as well get Tingle out as well. Come on. At this point, I don't care. Let's get away from this guy. And actually, I'm gonna buy the other mask as well. Oh, I thought you'd go right back up like he does on the other ones. Okay, now we can leave Tingle alone. I'm going to show you where we're going to go get the Mask of Truth and the child that we're going to help out along the way, as well as the third merchant in the deed heart. But for that one, we're going to get rejected as they only deal with Gorons. Let's jump down here. Okay, so basically we're going to need to get in there. But for right now, let's actually just skip the kid and save some time. We can even go over here. This is where we're going to want to hand off our swamp deed. But basically, he can't sell to us because we're not a Goron. And that up. You can see that heart piece up top. Let's pull out the deed. And let's see if we can get this transaction figured out. So first, he's going to ask us if we want to buy something, like a bomb bag, for 200 rupees. It's his biggest bomb bag. Let's say yes. Now, what, can it hold 50? 40. Okay. Let's talk. So, as a Deku, we've already come here and gotten the bomb bag. And we're going to trade our deed. Now he's going to take off, and we can get our heart piece. See if I can get in that Deku flower. And we have another heart container.